Hello again, everyone.
Hello everyone.
This is
again.
part 2. We're actually going to cook the meatballs and make the sauce, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. So first of all, we have to put a little bit of oil in the pan, don't we, Hayley? So we're going to do that first. And heat it up. Going to heat that. Just give that a little. You stay there with the oil. Just hold the handle. It just take a couple of seconds to heat up, won't it? Hang on, just let me turn the music down. Got a bit of Whitney going in the background.
Turn it on.
And the washing machine, I'm so sorry. A little bit of peace and quiet. No, not in this house.
Never in this house.
That's starting to heat up now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not quite. Got to bubble a little bit first, then we're going to put the meatballs in. I need to find some, oh, I've run out. Typical, always running out. Oh, I've got some here. Another, look, somebody's put cling film in the parchment paper. Oh my goodness. Have to do tin foil on a plate. Just to let them things drain once they're cooked. Sorry, you need like, we've got tiny space here we're working with, haven't we, Hayley? So, right, so we're going to start putting some of these meatballs in the pan. Just let them sit for a couple of minutes. We might have to do it in 2 lots because there's not much space in the pan for them all. We made lots of meatballs. Let me just wash my hands for a sec. So we're just going to brown the meatballs off. See? Cooking very nicely in there. Oh. Yep. I'm just going to move them over just a little bit, Hayley. Just so they don't stick to the pan. Because my pans are not that good. Getting old. Get a little bit like me, getting old. Oh, these are going to taste so nice. They already smelt nice when we took them out of the fridge because they've been sitting, marinating in all the juices all morning, all day really. Really beginning to like cook nicely. Don't want to stick into the pan. Can you smell that, Hayley? Are you looking forward to having these? You haven't had homemade ones before, have you? No, first time. Hayley's going to be helping with the sauce bit in a minute. We just want to get these meatballs just cooked through. We've got 2 lots to do. I so need a bigger kitchen. Bigger kitchen and dining room, don't we, Hayley?
A bigger house.
I'm not fussed about a bigger house, just a kitchen and dining room. Maybe a new toilet as well. One's definitely not enough for this household. Got to cook them till they're well browned. Now Nikki and Jake, they won't eat this because they're quite really picky eaters. And Nikki's veggie, and Jake, he don't eat very much at all. But yeah, we do, don't we? You're trying new things. Do you think, like Jacob, we managed to actually get him to eat steak now, so you can't have steak every day. It'll get really expensive for one thing, but yeah, he's doing much better. I mean, we get some stuff. He goes through phases where he likes certain foods, and then he'll go off it and he just won't eat that one again, and then you find another one and he might eat that one exclusively for a little bit of time. But definitely more progress with Jake's eating than when he was younger. We'll keep persevering with it. One day he'll just eat lots of things, I'm sure. A bit like you, Hayley, wasn't it? You was very picky before, weren't you? And now you're starting to try lots of new things, aren't you? Which is really good. You're getting a little bit more of a balanced diet now. And you're really focusing on your weight, aren't you? And getting healthy. Oh, steaming up my glasses. We did a song for Mum earlier, didn't we? We sung Build Me Up Buttercup and sent it to Mum. Like we like to do little music and dances and singing and just sending them off. just something different than what you see online all the time at the moment. Something more cheerful, isn't it, Hayley? Turn that up, so sorry about the noise. It's very noisy with the extract fan going. I really hope I don't set off our smoke alarms as well, because that normally happens. And we don't have one. We have one in the kitchen, we have one in the little hallway, we have one at the bottom of the stairs, and we have one on the landing. And because they go through the electricity, they go off. One, then you've got to try and find the right combination to switch them off again. It gets really loud when they go off. It used to bother the kids quite a bit when they went off, but it doesn't so much now. I think they join in with it now. Make their own little smoke alarm noises. It's normally things like pancakes or Nick cooking. When he cooks, the alarms go off all the time. But he's not cooking today. I've got my kitchen back at long last. I'm glad to have my kitchen back. Yeah. You've had what did you do in your Zoom today, Hayley? Did you do you did the quiz day, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did you do with the quiz? You did okay?
Yeah.
Meatballs. Oh, it's alright, don't worry about that. We won't use the little bits. I think it's because the one thing we forgot in the meatballs was the breadcrumbs, so I always forget one thing. It doesn't matter. They're going to taste so nice. Aren't they, Hayley? Ooh. Put that one in the bin, put that on the side. Let them run strain for a minute. I'm just going to do this over here, Hayley, because it's hot. Get rid of a few crumbs before we put the next lot in. And in goes the last few. And you can give them a little stir in a minute, gently. Yeah? Let's move this out of the way. There's that for that one. I'll take that one because that's touch raw meat. I'm putting things in the dishwasher, cleaning as we go, aren't we, Hayley? Yeah, careful because it doesn't. Don't want it to spit at you. There you go. Yeah. Let me just move it to you. Ah, that's better. Slightly less in the pan, so move them a bit easier. The thing when you've got big chunky ones, they really fill up the space in the pan. So we've almost done the meatballs. We're going to put them to one side while we prepare the sauce, and Hayley's going to help with the sauce, aren't you, Hayley? We've got all the ingredients ready. So we've got parsley and mint in there. We've got some tomato paste. We've got onions and garlic. We've got some chicken stock, some tomatoes, salt, pepper, a little bit of cinnamon. Usually you'd use red wine for this one, but we didn't have any, so we're using dry white instead. A lot of the time I'd prefer cooking with the white wine anyway. Just tastes better. Oh, this is almost done, this bit. And we're a bit late. We normally eat at about 5 o'clock because normally when the kids have been at school and they come home, they're always starving when they come home. They've already eaten, the kids. So yeah, they're always hungry when they come home, and otherwise they end up picking on snacky stuff and then they don't eat their dinner. So we found that having dinner around 5:30 is the best time for us. Definitely that's when my husband likes it, about 5:30, or he gets a little grumpy. Almost done, a little bit longer. Meatballs there. So they're out of the pan now. That's that bit done. Oops. Quite a lot of meatballs there. I'm going to put this in here, so excuse the noise. Nothing sticks to my pans. I need some brand new pans at some point. Right. So now we need to put that out of the way. Turn that down just a little bit, and just got to double check for a second. Right, so Hayley, we need to put some olive oil into the saucepan. Yep, take a look. Just put it in. Right, that's about it. And swirl it round so the bottom of the pan's covered, and then you're going to add the onion and garlic till they go just a little bit soft. Is it all in? Do you want to put the bowl in the sink when you're finished? Do you want to stir it? You keep stirring. And once that's done, we'll add the wine and put the lid on for a little while until it reduces by half the size. Who would have thought cooking would be so hot? Sweating. Actually, no, I think that's the menopause. I think that's something all you ladies will know about at some point. Hot sweats. You're doing a great job there, Hayley. We just cook our own style. Might not be the same way as other people, but that's cool, isn't it, Hayley? You just learn to do things your own way. And at the end of it, hopefully you'll have a really yummy dinner. I laugh a lot, I'm sorry. It's beginning to cook.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
It's very nice, yeah.
It is, isn't it? Sorry? And we're frying the onions and garlic. We're just preparing the sauce.
What, in that massive great saucepan?
Yes, because we're going to cook everything in it.
What?
Just don't worry. Just enjoy your meal when it's done. We're doing a video.
Have you cooked these yet?
Yes, I've cooked them.
Oh, right, okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah, we cooked them here. Oh man.
Right, so now
We didn't hear that.
right, you've got to put a lid on that and turn it down, simmer a bit so that reduces. Just give it a little stir first. Ooh. Oh. Onion and garlic cooking is just so nice. I'm going to get a little plate, put this spoon on. That's got reduced to half the size.
There you go.
It's alright.
Open the glass top.
We're videoing.
Huh?
We're videoing.
You're videoing?
Yeah, we're recording.
Who's watching?
No one at the moment.
Smoke alarm's going off in any minute now.
God, you can't have him in the house when you're videoing. Mr. DJ.
Because the cooking smells so bad, you have to wear a mask.
Oh, that just smells so nice. I'm starving. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
No.
You're such a pain. He's a pain, isn't he, Hayley?
Yeah.
Yeah? He likes to interfere in my kitchen. Oh dear. It just takes a little bit of time, this kind of stuff, doesn't it, Hayley? I bet you're really looking forward to it. Are you hungry? It's been a while since you had lunch, isn't it? But it's good. A little bit more. So what we're going to get ready to do next is you've got to put the tomato in next in a minute. Your glass is steaming up as well. Do you need a drink of water? Do you want to go and get some water for yourself?
No.
Sure?
Yeah.
It gets a little bit warm here.
No, no.
Just a little bit longer. So I'm not even sure if we'll have time to make the cake today. We might save that one for tomorrow. Yeah. I really enjoyed doing the dance video for Mum today. We were proper singing, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then what else?
Cooking.
Cooking and Zooms. And the
Tomorrow.
kids done on their schooling. Right, you're going to tip in the tomatoes slowly. So we've added a tomato. And then we're going to add the chicken stock, Hayley. Ooh, look at that. Turn it up just a little bit. Add the chicken stock. And then you're going to use a spoon and add the tomato puree. And the herbs. Got it? I can't smell. Oh, really nice. Right, do you want to stir? And I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Now add the pepper. We like seasoning. Not too much salt though. And turn that up just a bit more. And then we're going to add the meatballs. And cover it for a little while. I'm really going to enjoy this for dinner. So much. It's gonna be lovely. Right, let me wash my hands, Hayley. And dry them. Yeah, you can wash yours again. I'm just going to put the meatballs in with the sauce and then cover it. Oh, look at that, Hale. Turn that up. And we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Something like half a teaspoon of cinnamon. my goodness. This is just the bee's knees.
That just looks so delicious.
It smells nice as well, doesn't it, Hayley?
Yeah.
I've got to get a teaspoon so I can have a taste. Now it needs more pepper. A bit more pepper. You doing that? Oh, careful. Right. That's alright, don't move it up that way, keep it that way, otherwise you'll mess the video up. There you go. That's it. Just leave it there like that. Bring it up just a little bit. Just move it over just a bit. Most of the time when you're cooking, it's the tasting that's the best bit. So you get to see what it really, really tastes like. That to thicken up just a little bit. Leave that to thicken for a minute. You see, once you take it out of the oil and you put it on a bit of tissue, look how much oil actually comes out of the meatballs. So you really don't want that stuff. Ooh. Oh, Hayley wants to sit down for a minute while this bit's doing. I'll just show you what it's looking like now, and then I'm going to say goodbye, and then we'll make some, show you what it's like after, when we've actually dished up. Oh, looking so lovely. Anyway, speak to you in a little while. Say bye, Hayley. She's disappeared. She's abandoned me. She's gone in the other room.